my channel. My name is Deepa and this is Divine Tarot. So what's going on? So finally today I am shooting for my membership only video. So finally I am gonna spill the beans of how to form a strong telepathic bond with your twin, with your soulmate or whatever, So check out in the membership only, So in today's video I am gonna do my unique style of, decoding the cards and all of that. Before that, what is going on, guys? So this full moon is all about flowers. So this is the full moon of flowers. So I'm gonna write a lot of the content when I'm gonna zone out and write. So check out that. And so from the whole day yesterday I was working like crazy, and today I am shooting for my content. And I'm Mirinda, Mirinda. Anyways, So in Hyderabad, we do not know it's summer or we do not know it's rainy season. But today's, when I decided to shoot, it is so sunny, So this is one of those few days wherein I'm shooting at 4:30 in the noon. This is generally my sleep time, but today I made time for my, my channel. And I made time for my all content, So I'm very excited. So also check out my Instagram and all of that, People automatically check out all my social media platforms. So so coming to what is the unique, one of the unique ways that I really like to decode. And I think I haven't been doing that of lately on my channel. Before I get into like what is the style that I'm going to decode and all of that, I really want to talk to you guys, So what's going on is, so this after post eclipse and my sickness and my periods, by the way, I'm in my third day of periods today, For some reason, my full moon, my last period and this moon, this full moon period, somehow it skipped. I always like spot on get during full moon, but I got it during my own moon nakshatra. Like today is Hasta, so you get either on the moon nakshatras. It is so easy to decode when you know astrology, So right, so somehow it skipped, So I think by few full moons again it will come back to that always. My menstrual cycle for a divine feminine, that's very important. Like when is your when is your cycle, So what's going on? So today, I like removed my cook, I was so bored of the monotonous food, and I my entire house and my friends and everybody want to eat my food only, but the girl is so busy, So I can, in the 3 times like the breakfast, lunch and dinner, I can only cook one of the time, it sits in my schedule. But today, like I made breakfast, I made lunch, then I decided to, shoot also. So of lately, like I'm like, this is happening a lot. Like we, I experience so much of V's energy around me, and this is happening because he's an indigo child and he sends these signals, right? So, I hear him telling that he wants me to make this for me, this for him, and, he wants to eat my aloo fry. He wants to eat like my dal. He wants to eat my pickles. I am like queen of chutneys. I can make you all kinds of chutneys. South Indian style and all of that. Like I feel that energy so much. Like he's waiting. Like I'm waiting for lunch for him. So I am somebody that eats a very good meal in breakfast and lunch. I'm a light eater during night, and like I feel hungry more during the daytime, and I think it's good, right? But we eats a solid lunch and he eats like good dinner. So we need to schedule that. But anything for you, I'll cook everything, and he has demands. Like there are demands that I should mix and feed him and all of that. Everything I'll do, That is love, right? When you experience all of this in twin flame love, you feel each other's energy so much. And I have the habit of sleeping in the noon, and I experience so much like he's taking care of me, he's patting me, and I do that in the night. Like all of these are so much like you feel immense cuddling energy, during the night, and these are all the signs that you feel these so much. And when I talk to all of the twin flames and all of that, I like they experience the same. So today is a unique style. I'm only going to use one deck. Yes, only one deck, and my original, like my Raider White. Yeah. So I'm going to use only one deck. Yes. So I'll tell you how do I do this. Yeah. So this is one of my own unique styles of decoding, but I haven't been doing this, yeah, of lately. But I do it in the reads, like I'm telling about here in the channel, yeah. So what I do is I give a thorough shuffle. Okay. So I'm gonna put here on the table also and give a very thorough shuffle, like a complete shuffle. For this method, you have to shuffle like crazy, full on, like no cards should be continuous, like just go on shuffling. So if you're a tarot card reader, yeah, many people copy my so many styles and everything, yeah, and we get really irritated, yeah, because we tells everybody of my creativity, and we's family also checks out everything and all. They're so, like, they are just so proud of me, yeah. Creativity is something that they really love, along with every other thing, yeah. I always, like, they always say that they have the most beautiful daughter-in-law. Not only beautiful but intelligent, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna give a thorough shuffle. Like, you have to shuffle like crazy for this, yeah. No card, like I'm not seeing any card. Okay, right. So now I'm gonna tell you what I do. Okay. So now we're gonna take the spirit's name. Okay, so this only one time you have to shuffle. So you have to turn the deck and go like a story. So we'll go like a story. So first is, we have Six of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles here to me is somebody that's doing a lot of expenditure, a very lump sum expenditure, and a little bit on a budget right now. Yes, I am basically after spending on a house construction. This is my situation, yeah. So here I am seeing a clear cut money, finance, yeah. You're managing your finances very much, and both, I am seeing both of you here, divine feminine and divine masculine, both of you, yeah. So a lot of like money crunch, a lot of planning things, and yeah, you can see, yeah, you are jotting down, like finances and all of that. I am in this energy, 100% me, yeah. So all of you guys are in this energy, both the twins, the divine masculine and the divine feminine, yeah. So the next card that we have is Five of Swords. So remember, this is followed by Six of Pentacles, which all talks about you are looking out for ways to make money, even your person, yeah. So your person is a little bit a lot about career right now. Something he's planning. Suddenly I heard someone's sister's wedding. So maybe your divine masculine is also planning the sister's wedding. Something to do, for me, or Five of Swords is all about like to do with finances, a little bit of disappointment, because I'm seeing here a disappointment. Next card is the Chariot, but this is past energy, because this is followed by the Chariot, yeah, and we have the Magician right here. So the Chariot here talks about, there will be like some of the blessing coming from the spirits, because to me, your Magician, I just felt a star. So here, you suddenly, there will be a shower of blessings from the spirits, sudden, and this will happen sudden. So I'm hearing 7th, yeah, and I'm hearing 7th May, and I'm hearing 9th May. So these two dates are very predominant in my, in my intuition right now. So any of those dates, right? So yeah, so the Magician here also talks about manifesting, things. Maybe, your person has a lot of dreams, and your person is also manifesting them. It can be regarding to travel, it can be regarding to money, it can be regarding a lot of money vibes right here. It can be regarding like, outing with you, a date with you. Magician talks about all of those, yeah. And the next card we have is Justice. So for some of you here, justice to me is something to do with legal matters, yeah. So there is a lot of like, maybe your person is, signing something, yeah. I see somebody signing, yeah. So it can be to a specific, some of you, because here we are, this is followed by, Magician is followed by the Justice right here. So your person may be signing something, and Three of Pentacles is asking his friend's help. because here I clear cut see the friends help. So remember, this is like a story. Yeah, so we have to just go with how the spirits are, taking us. Yeah, so a lot of like friend vibes, a lot of like female friend. It can be a female friend for many of you. So for 80% of you, your person's female friend, and to some of you it's the male friend. So justice here talks about a lot of legal signing, or your person works in the government, something, everything to do with government, legal, and all of that. Justice also talks about, time that you spend, because here we also got 5 of Swords, remember. Yeah, a lot of time that you waited and spent. You are having your Justice right here, Divine Feminine, because we also have the Magician, which all talks about manifestation and all of that. Yeah, so a lot of injustice that happened, you will get the Justice. Yeah, and remember, this month of 5 is all about Mercury, which all talks about change. That 555 is the number of change. So 5 all talks about, it's a very predominant Mercury month, so it's a lot about enlightenment. Yeah, so remember, always air signs. So I see a air sign here. So Justice card is a Libra card. So yeah, so you see a lot of like injustice being finally given justice, because we have Magician right here, and we also have 3 of Pentacles, which all talks about like, I'm gonna keep this deck. My hand is paining. Yeah. So right, so what I'm doing is I'm just picking up one by one from here without shuffling. So you shouldn't shuffle. Yeah. Okay. So we have the 3 of Pentacles right here, which all talks about a collaboration and a union, effort. Yeah. 3 of Pentacles to me is a very strong hard work and an effort card. This is a very strong Virgo card, because it talks about a lot of effort. So in the 3 earth signs, the most hardworking is the Virgo. Okay. Then we have King of Cups. I'm getting a very strong Cancer card. Yeah. So King of Cups all talks about like a lot of, I'll tell you what, your person is in this 2 mindset, only 2 focus, career, because here we have 3 of Pentacles, career and emotion. Yeah. So right, remember that, if you have karmics involved and all of that, because I also got 8 of Wands, energetically, I want you to consider and be open to energetical, conclusions. Yeah. Whatever is happening in 3D, always believe that, first it happens in higher self, it happens in 5D. So there you already are, experiencing the union, and already you are together. And because we have also 3 of Pentacles here, it also talks about a family. So you also have all of this in the 5D. You have to believe that for, it to manifest in 3D. So I'm going to talk about telepathic bond in my membership only. Stay tuned. Yeah. How to achieve, and what I share, remember that it's my own coding. Yeah, right, what I have cracked in this journey. Yeah, with my story. Then we have King of Cups followed by 8 of Wands. So when you use this method, it starts getting intense. Yeah, so you need a lot of expertise to decode this, because you cannot shuffle, you cannot clarify, you cannot do this. You are forced by spirits to follow a story. So right now the story is, we are tapping into a divine masculine whose focus is 2 things. One is career, and one is, one is career and other is you, obviously. Yeah. So this is true, because I'll tell you what, in my story and Vishu's story, the one thing that I can say, yeah, and I think it's an inspiration, and I believe that every story has a, every twin flame couple, every twin flame, has a message to convey. And in mine and Vishu's story, because we both are water signs, and I am generally like that, because I have 7th house Saturn, and if I have determined something, yeah, that's it. At least from 2020, I can say that, yeah, when we reconnected back, from then, like, I just know. Yeah. And the one thing that I think it's an inspiration to everybody is my focus. Like, I never lose my focus. It is him or nothing. Yeah. I don't want it. Nothing can woo me. No amount of money, no amount of, no amount of fame and looks and all this, nothing woos me. My determination is crystal clear and it's focus. Yeah, and I think it, more than me, even Vishu. Yeah, it's a mad focus on each other. So this is something that I really think we both, as a twin flame couple, channel through, boost through. So yeah, so Yeah, this is what I'm seeing. Focus. Eight of Wands always talks about a focus. Eight of Wands always talks about a swift action, because this is like all arrows being fired. Yeah, this is one of the brilliant cards in tarot deck. Yeah. So this is a very strong, Eight of Wands to me is a very strong Sagittarius card. Yeah, because it's like a horse, swift, running. So yeah, then we have Ace of Sword. Yeah, what a combination. Just see this. So Ace of Sword is a very strong Gemini card, wherein a lot of focus, a lot of channeling, Ace of Sword is also about truth. Yeah. So I am here telling a story, and you may pick up elements which represent to you. Okay. Ace of Sword, I'm also seeing somebody taking a flight, because I just heard a flight sound. Yeah. Maybe a person is flying. Who knows? Yeah. Or you are flying. Yeah. So a lot of like, suddenly I felt a flight. Okay. So maybe, or your person is traveling, yeah, or your person is going to take a flight to come to see you. You are taking a flight to go. Ace of Swords to me is also a flight card, because in all of in 78 cards, this card represents the flight. Okay, so the next card that we have is the Hierophant. So this is the order right now. So the Hierophant here talks about a lot of justice vibe. I'm getting a lot of justice, because this month is all about giving justice, because it's a very predominant. So even if we are in Taurus, I always see predominant May being ruled by Gemini, because it's the month of 5, and 5 is the number of Gemini. It's the number of Mercury. So it talks about right now Mercury is combust and retrograde till May 15. So a lot about if your person is with a karmic, there is a lot of tiff, yeah, verbal tiff. So because 5 talks about verbal, it talks about air energy. So if your person is with a karmic, remember that they are having tiffs, because Mercury is retrograde and combust. So by the time 15th comes in, it can be a karmic workplace, it can be a karmic, it can be an actual karmic, it can be even, your karmic can be an air sign, your karmic, it can be a karmic work colleague, anything karmic, and your divine masculine will have tiff, because it's a verbal tiff, it's a disagreement, because to me Hierophant also talks about disagreement. Yeah, so any karmic, it can be a friend, it can be a karmic itself, it can be even a karmic work colleague and all of that. Yeah, the karmic, it can be a karmic mother, it can be a karmic family, they are having verbal tiff. It's something that you have a swift, counter attack of words. I am saying that is because of also 8 of Wands. So a lot of, swift action, like, real verbal tiff. Okay. Now I'll tell you, after, like, we go in the mid of, remember that still we are in Taurus, but here I always consider an April Taurus or actual Taurus. And I consider an April Aries and actual Aries. That is why, if it is an April Aries and an April Taurus, that is why they work. Because April is the number of 4, which is represented by Rahu. Yeah. So they both, they work gel. If it is a March Aries and for example, April Taurus, or an April or a May Taurus. Yeah. So it doesn't work. Right. So very strong May entirely for me is, straight cut Gemini. Yeah. So for me, I really consider, even if we have these bandwidths, so astrologically and all of that, I tell how, number theory works. That is why if you're an April Aries and an April Taurus, it works. Yeah, because it's a predominant April month. Yes, right? So I am having the next card, the Lovers. So by May 15, yeah, a lot of clarity coming in, because remember that always air signs represents clarity. They represent truth. Yeah, because it's the sword, right? Yeah. So Lovers all represent, maybe something I want you guys to go back in time, divine feminine, because I suddenly heard time travel. Maybe some things which you shared and your person is having a lot of clarity about it. Yeah, it will come with more clarity after May 15. Okay, so because the May combust and the Mercury combust and the Mercury retrograde is here. A little bit of storm with the karmic. Yeah. So it's specifically for karmic, okay? The Lovers right here talks about you, yeah? And a lot of sweet gestures. So remember that even if your divine masculine is liking your photo or liking your picture or, commenting, that is also a sweet gesture. Remember that, okay? This divine masculine don't do that easily, yeah? Yeah? So it talks about a lot of that. And to me, all of that also come in a, a acceptance, of love towards you, divine feminine, right? Because I'm also seeing a Queen of Pentacles, because love is followed by Queen of Pentacles. Just see that I've just like mad shuffled this. Yeah. So this is how the storytelling works, just it takes you, it just drags you. Yeah. So I am feeling really cold today. Yeah. So your person is like, maybe he gets a little bit of scared of you. Yeah. Because see, if I am increasing my fan, I'm feeling cold. If I'm decreasing, I'm feeling hot. So yeah, so I'm in this, a lot of confusion. Okay. So your person here feels that heat for you, I feel like, yeah. So yeah, feels the hots for you. Yeah. So the lovers followed by Queen of Pentacles is a straight cut a wife. Yeah. So remember that even if they are with karmic, they always, if they met you and your twin met you, done. They always feel like they met their dream girl and all of that. Yeah. So you have to believe that. Yeah. And Queen of Pentacles is a very straightforward wife card. So I just remembered how, Mr. Vishu tells everybody, this girl is my wife and all of that. Yeah. And he talks about my intelligence. He talks about how hot I am. Yeah. My figure and all of that. They do this. Yeah. Right. But that didn't come just like that. It came with like, everybody asked me, how did I awake this guy? Oh my God, just ask me. I've literally begged God to awaken this guy. Yeah. So even now I'm sharing so much of knowledge and, he's just in awe. Yeah. Yeah. So, even I do that, right? I tell everybody, Vishu is my husband and all of that. Yeah. It doesn't happen one day. And remember that in 5D, you're already married and you have kids. Ask like this guy, when he met me, he knew it instantly. Yeah. See, acceptance comes later, but you know it here, right? Yeah, you know it. Yeah. So then we have the Nine of Cups. Just look at this. Okay. Wow. So Nine of Cups here talks about dreams. The two things that I hear predominantly are dreams and I hear your wish fulfillment. Yeah. A lot of like, to me in a Radhavite, Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Straight cut. Yeah. So a lot of like wish fulfillment, and remember that this is followed by the lovers, the Queen of Pentacles. So you are a wish fulfillment always. You are the dream girl. My Mr. V tells to everybody, Deepa is my dream girl. I'm like I love her and all of that. He tells his friends, he tells his family, even his family adores me. Yeah. So it all talks about that. And I am just a futuristic divine feminine. I am here, as I said in my story, I have a role of coming and making these videos. It's a part of my soul contract. It's a part of my soul purpose. And I am honoring that. So Nine of Cups also talks about a soul purpose. Yeah, because Nine of Cups represents that, a dream life. And then Eight of Pentacles, something that you put a lot of hard work. This journey talks about hard work. Yeah, lot of hard work and that is why it is divine love, right? Yeah. And this is a divine love, which gives you grounding. I'm hearing grounding here with Eight of Pentacles, which gives you a Ten of Pentacles, which changes you as a person. It changes your thought process. It makes you a step closer to the divine. It makes you work on your issues. It's an inner union within yourself. That is why, yeah. And it's a very tough road. Trust me, I am also with you guys. Yeah. But I think that the only thing that I can, and it's not like, I don't even want to teach, because I believe that every story is unique. I'm just here to convey, and I tell people many times that this is an experience-based journey. Yeah. So it's just an experience. So I come here, make these videos. Yeah, what tarot I'm decoding, it's fine. It's my profession. But what I am sharing, my inner things, is a experience of just telling people I had this. Yeah, and you need to talk about it. It's not something you put inside and lock it and seal it. This is a divine love, and it was chosen. And I believe that when your story is being conveyed, divine itself provides protection. To me, this is also protection. Yeah, because Eight of Pentacles is something like, really you put your lot of hard work. Yeah. So to me, I'm also here sensing a black tourmaline, the evil eye and all of that. Yeah. Suddenly I just felt that. So a lot of, protection. And you need to remember that, divine takes care of the protection. So when I go through my Instagram and all of that, I see a lot of, Sai Baba messages and all of that. In that, I always see, I am there, I'm going to take care of you and all of that. I see these messages because I have an immense connection with Sai Baba, because in my past life, that's where I died in Shirdi. And the first time that I went to Shirdi, I cried like crazy. I don't know why. Something just hit me and, a flash came. Yeah. And I really have a lot of bonding with Sai Baba. So, I believe that if you're pure, if your heart is pure and, coming and making these videos, it takes a lot of hit to come here, share and all of that. Because 5 years, I'm the same girl that has sat silent. Pin drop silence. Yeah, never I took out this guy's name to nobody. Yeah, so remember that, it is a part of my soul's contact, and I believe that if I am here making these videos and all of that, divines provide this protection. And I believe that even Vishu believes that. Yeah, so why I'm saying that is because of the star card here, which all talks about a divine protection. Remember that in this story, God wants it to be spoken. It's a divine love. It's a breaking of a soul. Yeah, right? Into female and male part. It's a unity of the soul. It can be even king and queen soulmate, like my father and mother. So it's something here is there to give a message. Yeah. And why I also prefer, why I also say about king and queen soulmate is because of the fact that it is next to twin flame. It has the same amount of pain, same amount of torture and all of that. But in twin flame, it is uniting with yourself. Yeah. Then we have Page of Sword here. Page of Sword talks about a little bit of small gesture which was impending from a long time. Hanged man. A lot about communication. To me, Page of Sword is all about spying, social media, communication and all of that come in that. Yeah, since we are already in the month of that, to me this page here is king. Yeah, because we are already in the month of, 5, which all is about, air energy. Yeah, a lot of Mercury, a lot of progress. This is all about progress. Yeah, it all talks about, I can really see somebody, going in. I suddenly heard Indian Ocean. I don't know what is Indian Ocean. Yeah. So, a lot about, travel, a lot about, I'm seeing, I'm hearing the sound of beach, like waves. Yeah. A lot about that. Yeah. A lot about high tide. Full moon is all about that, right? High tide. Yeah. Then we have Page of Wands. Page of Wands here is a little bit of possessiveness. The first thought that came to me is possessiveness. Yeah. So possessiveness in the healthy way. Yeah. So the funny thing I'll tell you, this guy, like, V is super possessive for me, but he never stops me from pursuing my dreams. He never stops me. And that is that, right? See, I will never, apart from Vishu, like my 2 eyes don't even see anybody. Like this happens in this twin flame love. And it's very predominant for both of us because we both are water signs. Yeah. So like you have to reach this point wherein you're literally not seeing, giving up to temptations. Page of Wands also talks about minor temptations because I'm getting a Knight of Wands vibe here. Not surrendering to temptations. Like sticking to your values, sticking to your morals. Like we really knows that this girl is not easy to be, butterfied. It's not easy to, woo me. I don't get impressed. Yeah. And once you fall in love with your twin flame, it's the end game. Nobody impress you. That's why divine feminines wait, right? Because nobody impress you apart from your divine masculine. Like it cannot happen. It's a mission impossible. Yeah. It's like a Tom Cruise mission impossible. Ho nahi sakta. Yeah. Then we have 4 of Pentacles. It talks about this entire thing is possessiveness. Very strong possessiveness. Yeah. Many people fear 2 things near me. One is either I will hit, ye ladki maregi. Second is, being this guy's, asset. And the next thing is people fear Vishu will hit. Yeah. These 2 things are a lot of fear. A lot about possessiveness, because I'll tell you why I'm saying this. So I just had the doorbell. My Zara order is finally here. I'm a little bit excited. Yeah, I stopped at Ace of Wands. So the Page of Wands and the Four of Pentacles and Ace of Wands talks about, a lot of possessiveness, massive possessiveness. We are leveling up the possessiveness. Level 1, level 2, level 3. Yeah, right? Ace of Wands all talks about passion. It all talks about your possessiveness. A very strong possessiveness card. It can beat anybody. V is very well capable of that. Okay. Yeah. So it talks about a lot of possessiveness. So it talks about a lot of possessiveness for you. Okay. So I spoke to so many divine masculine. Trust me, what all I'm saying is actual facts. Yeah. So after talking to so many divine masculine, and all of the divine masculine have a crush on me. So the next card that we have is King of Swords. So we have Ace of Wands followed by King of Swords. I saw the Page of Swords earlier as a King of Sword. Yeah, King of Sword is all about, we are in the month of King of Sword. It's the month of King of Sword. A lot of verbal. You will hear a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, everything being expressed verbally. Remember that in twins, it can be even a liking a picture, following you. It can be a lot of WhatsApp message. It can be, saying you're looking good. A lot about verbal. So this is a very, if you see, it came in the mid of our read. And in this story time, remember that as a story has all the angles of, we have every angle of the story. I'm trying to cover everything. And I believe that the story way, universe speaks to you, literally speaks to you. Yeah. So King of Sword here talks about, this is the highlight card of the, today's read. Okay, so number 5, we are the King of Sword, a lot of gesture. Okay, then we have 5 of Cups, which was impending. I'm hearing impending here, which was impending for a very long time. Yeah, which was there. Your person, tried to push it down. And I'm also seeing here the attention, because King of Sword also talks about attention. So any attention you're getting, your person is like, why? This is my chick. This is my girl, right? Yeah. So, the one thing that if I would, for example, post a picture with a guy, done. V is done. Yeah. So every divine masculine is like that. If you put a post, if you like some guys, they're just like that. They just want you to wait. They just want you forever there, no matter their bullshit behavior and all of that. But that's not right? They have to retrospect. They have to, show love. Yeah. King of Swords talks about that. Okay. Then we have 9 of Wands. Exact decoding. They have sleepless nights with the attention that you get. Then we have your 9 of Swords. Sleepless nights. A lot of nightmare. They just can't take it. If I post a picture with a guy, V is done. Yeah. Right. So, yeah. King of Swords also talks about truth. So, a lot of clarity here comes that they need to declare. Yeah. They need to show. This comes a lot of, after a lot of time. I'm saying this with a lot of predominance is because of, I know the transit astrologically, what's going on. All planets are with Rahu and Saturn is aspecting and all of that. So it all talks about this. Yeah. Because many things happened and the attention that you get. And, if they see you even just, looking fashionable, looking good or dancing and singing and all of that, it hits them. This is my territory. I should be there. Yeah. That passion, mad passion. I said territory and just see this card. We have your 7 of Wands who's, literally making a territory, building walls, building boundaries to declare this is my area. Oh my God, Veed really does this. People are shit scared. Half of them are scared that I will beat them. Other half are scared that, we will beat them. Yeah. So next we have Ace of Cups. All talks about love. I'm feeling to stop, guys. Okay. So I'm going to pick the next 3 cards. So Spirit, take me more 3 cards and then we are going to wrap up. So today's reading, the King of Swords is the hero. Okay. Then we have Knight of Pentacles and we have Queen of Swords. Exact 3 cards. And then we have 4 of Wands. So I'm going to stop here and I'm going to flip the deck. Okay. So I'm flipping the deck. Okay. So here we have Ace of Cups. This card fell on, King of Swords. So yeah, as I said, a lot about, retrospection of the time that he didn't reciprocate, and try to submerge his feelings. So a lot about declaration, a lot about that was impending. I'm hearing the word impending a lot. Yeah, and suddenly I smelled pickle. I don't know why. Yeah, suddenly maybe I don't know your mother is making or what. Like mango pickle. Yeah, somebody is having cucumber, or somebody is Suddenly my nose is now smelling all of this. I always say this because it's signs from spirits. I'm hearing triple one now. Okay. Yeah, so we had Knight of Pentacles after Ace of Cups. Something that was impending from a very long time. I hate, this is one of the cards that I really hate. I don't like this. This is one of the slowest Knight. If you're a Knight, you should be jet speed. For me, I just really love Knight of Wands. For me, that is the hero of all the 4 decks, yeah. So he had to be a Knight of Wands, but was a Pentacle. Very slow, not showing. These Divine Masculines are like that, yeah. And then we have Queen of Swords. Yeah. And when you pulled back, your pullback energy, when Divine Feminine pulled back is when these guys realize. Yeah. So it's a lot about when you pull back is when these, people start realizing. That's true because, when a King Soulmate landed in my story, that's when, we shaked up. Yeah. So this happens. 4 of Wands. We are ending with 4 of Wands, which all talks about. Yeah. So one thing I want you, so here I see this as a very strong 11-11. Always remember that we have to unite. And this is the driving force that you always have to remember. No matter the karmics need to go away and you have to unite. Yeah. It will happen. You have to believe this. Yeah. But yeah, we have time here, and time is predominantly ruled by Saturn. We have karmic cycles here, again ruled by Saturn. So in a twin flame story, I really believe that Saturn has a huge significance. Not only twin flame. I believe in every story. Because if you are meeting your twin flame, is because Saturn decided. Yeah? If you are not meeting, is also because Saturn decided that you are not worthy of it. So always you have to remember that marriage and, wedding and, all of that, having a family and all will happen. It has to happen. Like it is the 10 commandments. Yeah. So yeah guys, so that was your reading. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you have anything to share with me. Some people also write me emails. You can also do that. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Check out the full moon of flowers. Yeah. So yeah guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, this is Deepa bidding a bye. Bye guys.